Today in this 2012 GMC Acadia, we'll be having a look at and showing you how to install the Titan Chain Alloy Snow Tire Chains with a diamond pattern, part number TC2326, and this is with tire size 255/65/18. Here's what our chains look like installed. Now the reason you're going to want to set a tire chain such as these is because during wintry conditions with snow and ice, they do make it a lot easier for you to get where you're going safely, and in many places they are actually required by law, so you'd have to have them on your vehicle in order to pass a checkpoint. Now these are SAE Class S rated chains, which are great for vehicles with low wheel well clearances such as this one. These chains have a maximum speed of 30 miles an hour, so these are great for when you're going down a highway pass, which chains are required on, and you can still actually go a decent speed. The diamond pattern of our chain allows us to have more chain than a traditional ladder pattern design. Having more chain on your tire means you have more material that can bite through the snow and ice to provide you with the needed traction. The small square links in our chain will provide us with a smoother ride compared to traditional thicker diameter chain. The reason for this is, as we roll over the chain as we're driving, it doesn't feel like we're driving over railroad tracks. It's going to give us a smooth ride, but yet still give us the traction that we want. Now, a lot of our customers, when they're looking for tire chains, they come to us looking for a chain that's quick and easy to install. And this is one of those chains, because you don't have to drive over the chain in order to get it on your tire. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're stuck and you can't drive over the chain in order to get it on, this one is perfect for you. What I really like about this chain compared to other options on the market is that it is a very high quality chain and has a tensioning device built into it, so we don't need to worry about running a separate tensioner on our chain in order to use it. They also come with a nice carrying case, so we have something to put them in when we're not using them, and we can easily store them in our vehicle for when we do need them. To begin our install, we'll be working on our primary drive axle. Now this vehicle is all-wheel drive, but it is primarily front-wheel drive, so we'll be placing our chain on the front axle. Now we want to orient our chain in the proper direction. We want to have this opening facing towards the outside of the tire, and this black cable will be on the inside of the tire. We also want to make sure that the flat part of our links is what faces our tire and not the pointed part here. We don't want to cause any damage to our tire, plus having this pointed section facing away will give us a little bit more traction in the snow and the ice. Now we can take our chain and wrap it around our tire. With our opening at the bottom of our tire, we'll now take our cables on the back side, pull it above the tire, and we'll connect them together. And we'll let that fall behind the tire as we pull our chain over the tread of the tire. On the outside at the top, we'll connect our yellow link to our green connector. Now we'll ensure that our chain is centered as possible on our tread of our tire. Now we'll take our gray chain, run it through our red hook, pulling it as taut as possible, and we'll feed our gray chain through these red loops. Pulling it as taut as possible. We may need to go back through one of our red loops again, and then we'll pull it across, making sure our hook faces away from our tire, and we'll hook that onto our yellow chain. Now that we have this side installed, we'll repeat the same process for the passenger side. Drive forward a little bit, double checking the tension of our chains and adjusting the tension to make sure we have the proper amount of slack. We don't want too much slack in our chains. And that completes our look at and install of the Titan Chain Alloy Snow Tire Chains with a diamond pattern, part number TC2326, on this 2012 GMC Acadia.